Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Skip Happens, coming to you live from the beautiful village of Camillus, right here in upstate New York. You got to love this. The streets are filled with people. The sun is shining today. It's been a couple of weeks, you know?
It sure has.
And look at the excitement. It's unbelievable. The Memorial Day, and we are here to honor our heroes who have given so much for our freedom. This is a day of remembrance, reflection, and celebration, and we're so glad that you're with us today. And also with me is Commander John Trombetta, and it's good to see you, Commander. Doctor too.
Thank you, Skip. It's nice to be here on this beautiful day. We lucked out.
Oh my God, isn't it? It's gorgeous. And if you're not outside today, I don't know what to tell you, but so much going on. I know it's going to get loud here in a minute because they're going to be kicking off the 5K that they do every year in the village. And then we're going to have the fire whistle go off. That's a loud siren, so I'll try to bring it down here a little bit. But so much fun.
We'll know when the parade begins, and we'll know certainly when these runners start.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a 5K in your younger days? You could do it now, too, by the way, Commander. You know, my wife tells me you should be doing it. And I'm like, hey, yeah, my age, I don't know.
Do they have people that walk behind?
Exactly. Oh, man. So it is a great day. We thank you for coming out. Tell us a little bit about you, Commander. A lot of years. You made a career out of this. And being commander of, can you name some of the ships or where have you been?
Well, I started in 1985. We were in the midst of the Cold War. And Reagan was in it at that time. And so it was a very, very different Navy at that time because of the Cold War. And then as we moved on, we went through the Persian Gulf and, Desert Storm, Desert Shield. Very, very different times for anybody in the Navy or any of the military branches. And then, of course, we were involved in Iraq and then Afghanistan. So my career actually went from 1985 to 2012.
Oh, my Lord.
26 years and, was sent all over the world.
It's one way to see the world. It may not be the way you want to see the world, but it's one way to see the world, correct?
I wouldn't miss it. If somebody asked me, would you do it again? I would. Absolutely.
I got you.
It was outstanding.
I got you. So can you name some of the ships that you were on? Yeah,
some of the ones that were more outstanding to me. A lot of the ships used to come right here to Oswego for the Great Lakes cruise. So we had the USS Morrison that was here. But on active duty, I was on the USS Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge was the amphibious ship that housed the Admiral. So aboard that ship was the 7th Fleet Admiral.
So that would be called the flagship.
It would be the flagship.
And the flagship is whatever ship the Admiral is on.
Yes. I mean, the 6th Fleet has its flagship. That's over in the Mediterranean and so forth. And the 7th Fleet, of course, has its own. So that particular, I was on active duty. A little story quick story that goes with that, of course. There has to be a Navy story. At that time, I received orders to fly down to Washington, D.C. from Syracuse. So I flew down to Washington, D.C. I was down in the D.C. area for, about a week or so, awaiting orders. Well, anybody who's been in the military, it's an interesting time because hurry up and wait kind of goes along with that kind of feeling that you have. Well, finally, the orders did come, and they said, the next day, you're going to be on a plane out of Washington, D.C. Skip,
where?
I got on the plane. Washington, D.C. It was early in the morning, like a 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock flight.
Early flight.
Really early. Flew out to Los Angeles. Walked over the terminal to another plane. 20 minutes maybe. Transfer onto another plane. Flew down to Sydney, Australia.
Oh, that's not a 2-hour flight. It's more like an 18-hour flight.
It really is. And got off the plane. There was a van waiting for myself, and there was a few other sailors that were with me and on the plane. And we went through Sydney.
Okay.
So we got to see Sydney real quickly.
How beautiful is it there? Because I've always wanted to go to Australia.
That is a beautiful country. It truly is. The people are very, very friendly. They're very pleasant to be around. The city itself is very modern. So it is really a place that you would want to put it on your bucket list to visit. But again, very enjoyable.
I gotcha.
We went through the city. We got on the USS Blue Ridge, as I mentioned, the ship I was attached to. And within less than 2 hours, we were out to sea. Now, Skip, this was all in one day.
Did you sleep at all?
No, not at all.
No, I didn't think so. What is there? A lot of anxiety, a lot of excitement, everything all combined into one. When you were sent to Australia, you must have had all that going on, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you know, with so many of the tasks that you are assigned, whether it be in this country or overseas, sometimes you're just not sure what you're going to face. Right. In this particular case, it went very, very well. I mean, everything was on time, but the ship, in fact, in 2 hours did pull out of the port.
2 hours. The moment that the wheels went down, hit the tarmac, you're on that ship and you're heading out to sea.
We sure did. We went out to sea, and one of the places that we stopped at was New Caledonia.
Okay.
I mentioned that, Skip, only because my father was stationed there during World War II. He was Army.
Cool.
And he happened to mention, you know, the World War II vets often did not mention where they were and what they did. So here I was on this island that he had mentioned, New Caledonia, and in conversation, he said, "Geez, I wonder if they remember us. You know, that we were actually there, the people of New Caledonia." Skip, a reporter from the local newspaper, took me off the ship, brought me to this beautiful monument dedicated to the American GI.
Wow.
In memory and in thanks to all the GIs who saved us from the Japanese invasion. Sure. It is so touching.
Wow. I get the chicken noodles just thinking about what you just told me, the goosebumps. So.
Just amazing. Wow. So if you want to talk about steaming, going places, from there, we went to the Midway Islands.
Okay.
Up to Guam.
Okay.
Guam is, the joke is in the middle of good morning and good night.
Because it's right on the line.
It's right on the line.
Right on the line.
You don't know what time it is. And then from there, we steamed up to Japan, Yokosuka. I was there for about 2 weeks in Yokosuka. And finally, we ended up in South Korea. In which I had an opportunity to go up to the DMZ.
Oh, right up to the DMZ.
Right up.
Right up to the zone.
There goes. There we are.
Yeah, there they go. And what that horn, what you just heard maybe in the background is the beginning of the 5K, which means if you look at local time, it's 9:28. They're right on the nose, man. They're off and running. They're off, and that's awesome. Got to do that someday. But anyways, you made a lot. You've been around the world, doing what you do, being a commander, being on all these ships. So what's life on the ship like?
On the ship, I mean, you quickly understand that this is your family, so to speak. The people on that ship, you depend on them and they depend on you. Everybody has a job. Often you're working typically anywhere from 10 to 12, sometimes even to 16 hours. Depending on what's happening at the particular time. You also have the feeling that, like as I mentioned before, you're dependent on everybody else. If a fire breaks out, there's no fire department to call.
Right.
We are the fire department.
But you have a team on there that specializes in that, correct?
They do, but everybody is trained in firefighting. In the Navy, you can't really stay aboard the ship without having training for firefighting. Because, again, if you're out to sea, you're going to have a situation where you might come across a fire and on the ship. And so you are the fire department.
Wow. We're going to talk more about that in just a little bit. But I know the chief of police, Michael Schreier, is over here. I'm going to have him come stand between us here.
Sure.
And I'm going to give Michael a microphone. He's going to go, "What are you doing?" But no, Chief, welcome. Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. So here we are. Town of Camillus, village of Camillus, you being the Camillus Police Chief, tell me a little bit what goes into getting your guys ready for a day like today, because there's thousands of people.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, months of planning.
And bring that down a little.
Take a minute here.
Wow.
So I haven't heard that since I was a kid when it was time to get home for dinner.
Because
6 o'clock whistle.
Exactly. It's like, Michael, time for you to come home. And speaking of that, you being a Camillus resident all your life.
Yeah.
So that's right. You heard that whistle every night.
Yeah. Coming to this parade since I was a kid. It's a beautiful day. It always is. But yeah, the preparation, it takes months. Captain Nightingale sits on the parade committee. They, as soon as this parade's over today, they'll start working on organizing for next year. So,
wow.
Yeah, a lot of planning and organization goes in. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scene that most people coming today don't see. But yeah, it's without Captain Nightingale,
and kudos to
our
him.
Logistics, certainly wouldn't wouldn't happen if it wasn't for him and the planning that goes into this.
Absolutely. I look at of course, you being the leader of the Camillus Police Department, the men and women. How many officers do you have?
Yeah, so we have 29 full-time police officers.
Okay.
We've got a few part-timers. We got 6 retired officers that work in the school district at each of the 6 schools.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? You do a great job. God bless you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I know that, the commander here as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Enjoy the parade.
We are, because I
are.
see they're coming down the hill now.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
thank you, Chief
Take it
Schreier.
easy.
Thank
Yes.
you, Chief.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Absolutely. Always a good time. Always good to chat with the chief. We got a lot going on. I'm going to reach for my little Bible here. You've got yours as well. I see the parade coming. So I hear the parade coming.
It's
Yeah.
it's coming down the line.
Yeah, you should write a book about that. You've already written a book, BB Bird's Adventure. I know I know. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. We'll hold it up here. Oh, maybe we got a minute now. Why don't you grab that? Let's, this is like, we're on the fly here. So this is the book. Look at it. See that? It's a children's book. And it's available on Amazon too, right?
It
right,
is.
Commander?
It
How
is.
cool.
BB Bird's Adventure.
BB Bird's Adventure. I love this. And approaching in just a moment, you're going to see them go by. It's going to be the Camillus Police Officer of the Year, David Savage.
Officer Savage was selected as the 2024 Officer of the Year for his distinguished service, Skip, and exceptional dedication and unwavering commitment to both really the duty and the community. What an honor.
What an honor. Going above and beyond like that. I believe that's a brand new Camillus police vehicle as well.
Nice, shiny.
Think, Chief Schreier was saying that he was saying that they just took delivery of those the last couple of weeks. So,
and one of the newest generation is enjoying that, sitting in the front seat there, looking out the window, clapping.
Officer. Oh, I love that. I love that. When you can take your child with you to work, so to speak, in a great event like today. There it is. We give him a wave.
Nothing
Very nice.
like it.
Nothing like it. And of course, that's David Savage. And of course, we have their honor guard right behind them as they lead off this Memorial Day parade. That's the Camillus Police Honor Guard, and they're followed by the Girl Scouts. It's Girl Scout Service Unit 118. And these girls help, the Girl Scouts actually help develop the girls, their individual potentials relating to others and increasing understanding, skill, and respect. And they work their way through it.
You know, Skip, it really, this type of organization helps to really develop and to guide young ladies, young girls, and provide them for a foundation for decision making. It's very, very important, and it's very, very, very valuable.
I love it. You know, it's scouting. It's scouting. You know, that's what they call it now. It's scouting. Yes, we have the Girl Scouts, but now the Boy Scouts have gone to scouting.
Scouting. My son had the good fortune of becoming an Eagle Scout.
Nice.
So I really appreciate it right here in Camillus. So a lot is owed to these organizations that develop our children, give them very, very good things to do, activities, develop those activities, and help them to become good citizens. Skip.
Absolutely. You can earn your merit badges. You can work your way up and through. And, you know, I did some scouting. I never made it to Eagle Scout. I was pretty close. So pretty close. All right. We got the, well, they call it the Perkins flag, Cub Scout Pack 120.
It includes students from Split Rock Elementary,
nice,
Onondaga Road, and Holy Family and Troop 22.
Love it. Look at them all.
Look at the size of the flag, Skip.
Oh my goodness! How big is? Does it say how big that flag is?
I don't have that.
Oh wow!
Needless to say, you need many, many people to hold it.
I love that. I mean, that's what it's all about. Really? You know what I mean? God bless the USA, and this is one way of showing off your pride. And another way is to have you sitting here next to me, Commander.
Thanks, Skip.
Yes. So that's Pack 173, Camillus, New York. Followed by the Civil Air Patrol.
Syracuse Squadron.
So is this, it is.
The American Legion.
Yeah, Post 1540 and VFW Post 8664. You know, in addition to coordinating and planning this parade, the Camillus American Legion Post 1540, they participate in numerous Memorial Day and Veterans Day events. So.
And, you know, we were just talking about the Boy Scouts. This organization, the American Legion, VFW Post, they also are a leading sponsor for Boys State.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that. We have some, as you can see on the screen, some pretty big trucks. And all sizes in the military. So.
Look at the size of the wheels. That alone will tell you.
Yep. They're as big as I am. Seriously. And, man, it's just so awesome. Followed by a Mack. Then we go to a golf cart. And look, is that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
So we have those military vehicles. I know we had a 71 Jeep, right? And a 72 5-ton AM General 5-ton Luke Wenzel driving the Army truck that you saw go by, 93 Freightliner. Ben Rotella, of course, driving an Army tow truck. We saw that go by. That's a Mack. So, hey.
Hi, Diane.
There she is. And this is all part of the American Legion Post 1540. 1540.
Those were really, really quite the military vehicles.
And this is I believe it's a privately owned vehicle.
This is, it says Frankfurt, New York.
Yeah, but I think that's a privately owned vehicle. And right behind that, of course, is Sheriff Toby Shelley. Toby's coming through, and there he is. He's a 30-year military veteran. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, but boy, that is something. That's quite an achievement.
Yeah.
Our sheriff told he's currently he has a staff of over 600 deputies.
Wow, that big. That big. That's huge. That's huge. And thank you for their service and what they're doing.
There's Village Mayor Waterman.
Yep. You know, he's just a great guy. You and I were chatting with him earlier. So much fun. And of course, we have the county executive,
Brian McMahon.
Yep. It's Brian.
Who's made a great achievement, actually. One of his achievements in 2022 paid off with Micron technology coming into Onondaga County.
I think there's not a day that goes by where we don't hear about something else going on with Micron, all in a good way. You know, they're expanding, they're going to take care of the roads, everything, all that is just getting bigger and bigger. And I think it's a huge benefit to what we have here in central New York. So,
and when they're talking about an investment of about $100 billion when all is said and done. Just amazing.
We have Ken Bush Jr., County 13th District. He's a county legislator, 13th Legislative District. He represents Baldwinsville, Camillus, Van Buren, and Jordan Elbridge. So
Ken serves on both really the Health and Human Services Committee and the Public Safety Committee, as well as the Soil and Water Conservation District Board, and he's also involved in the Aging Services. That's quite a lot of committees to be on.
He's a busy man.
He sure is.
He's a busy man. I don't know how they do it. Sometimes it must be go, go, go.
Absolutely.
Go, go, go. He's a graduate of Jordan Elbridge, by the way, so which is right up the road.
Right up the road.
Right up the road. We have John O'Hara, lifelong resident of Camillus, 6th Ward candidate for the Camillus Town Board.
Here goes Ken Bush, right here, our county legislator.
Yep, there he goes. John O'Hara. This is what I love. You hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? I love the Scottish bagpipes.
Does it give you a little bit of chills?
It does. And I got to tell you, when I was a fireman, I did that for 20 years in Fairmount. Always loved marching behind these guys. It was just that beat, that sound, and it just, the pride.
Nothing like it, is it?
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
So it's the Syracuse Kilty Pipe Band. Organized in 1958, and those roots stretch back to the 1930s. Let's give them a listen. They also proudly represent the city of Syracuse, the Syracuse Police, and the Syracuse Fire Departments as well.
There's our congressman in the distance over there.
Is that John Mannion?
John Mannion.
There he is.
And Chris Ryan from the county legislature.
Yep. Man, these guys are moving right along. Look at all the sharks. That's the Music United Foundation. Here we go. Shenanish is Sharks. Like
Senator Chris Ryan just went by.
He did. Wow. It's like everybody's coming at once. What are they doing to us?
Senator Chris Ryan, state senator, represents city of Syracuse, Onondaga, Oswego counties. Serves on a bunch of committees, really.
You need to get a motorcycle like that, Commander. I see you riding around town. You and I could go riding. You get one, I get one. We can do that.
I like that plan. Let's
do it.
We
have, I know, we have the Western Area Voluntary Emergency Service, better known as WAVES. They got started in 1975. I was a charter member of that, and but very cool. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. So they got 4 ambulances, 2 advanced life support. They got 1 basic life support, 1 MD response vehicle, and 2 first responder vehicles. Again, just watching them grow throughout the years, and now just recently celebrating their 50th anniversary. There they are. And I like that, the ambulance, you see that, it's not your typical, this is black and purple. It's different. Usually you see red and white, and AMR's got red, white, and blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you see that, it's a little different.
Unique.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, they are.
And there they are.
They're celebrating their 50th anniversary.
That's crazy. 50 years.
50 years in service.
Yeah. Followed by, and very closely, I might add, the Camillus Fire Department. Here we are in the village of Camillus. But yeah, Chief Fred Isgar, he's an active staff of 50 volunteers, and they provide fire protection and EMS services for the town and, of course, the village of Camillus. They have Engine 4, Engine 5. They got Squad 6, Squad 7, Truck 8, ATV 9. So you'll see them all come by here. Maybe you can see them lined up. You can see them in the camera a little bit. Here they come. So
great looking vehicles.
Absolutely. You know, they're not cheap. So even though, you know, you pay taxes, but you pay taxes for a reason, to be protected, to make sure nothing happens. These men and women are there a moment's notice, and they have the apparatus to back them up. That's why these trucks are what they are. They're made to pump. You've got ladders. You've got everything on there. Anything that, you know, God forbid something happens, but they're going to be there for you.
You know what amazes me, Skip, is that these members of these fire departments in upstate New York are volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely volunteer.
Volunteer. Many of them are 100% volunteer, if not all. So, and this is their ladder truck. I'm really not sure how high that goes. I'm going to take a guess. 90 feet. I don't know. I don't know.
It would have to go as high as the buildings in this area, correct?
It should, yes. But you also got to have there's a lot of safety involved too. There's a lot to operating one of these pieces of apparatus. So that's what they call a truck. If you see a ladder on it, it's a truck. This would be an engine. Engine comes complete with those. See the hose there? We saw it go by, but that's called a Mattydale lay. And of course, there's a pump that it'll pump water onto the fire, along with one of the chief's vehicles. You know, with the mileage, they never used to have those, but with the mileage that those that volunteered were putting on their personal vehicles, they went out and got chief's vehicles to use for firematic purposes.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, absolutely.
So here
and this is the Grand Rocco Pirro. Rocco Pirro. God bless him. I believe the man is in his 90s now. He's done a great job for the town of Camillus. When I was with the Fairmount Fire Department, it was Rocco all the way. God bless him. There he is. That is our Grand Marshal of the parade, Rocco Pirro.
Car being driven by Chris Sesta.
Really?
Yeah. Former owner of the In-Between.
Oh, yes. Which is now being converted to a banquet hall, I believe.
Correct, Skip.
Now, this coming up right now, and you can see him on the camera, very dear to my heart. The protective company, #1 of the Fairmount Fire Department. I spent 20 years there. I'm a past chief of this fire department. As you can see, the double-breasted suits led by the chief and his assistant chiefs, and then the firefighters are behind him. You know, Fairmount, they're part of this whole organization of Camillus and Holland Hill and Taunton and everybody. And when they respond, everybody responds. So you're covered. These guys do it like no other. Just all of them. They were founded, by the way, in 1942.
Long time.
I see it coming. You'll see an older fire truck come by in just a matter of minutes. Maybe you can see it on your screen. We got the chief's vehicles and followed by a 1942 Dodge.
Wow.
I see it.
Impressive.
Yeah. I was chief of Fairmount for 3 years back in the 90s. It's kind of I'm trying to think of how to say this, but if you see the 42 Dodge, when my dad passed, my dad was a fire coordinator. My dad was a past chief. We laid dad to rest using that truck. Yeah, the 1942 Dodge. Restored by John Schultz, by the way, and it is John Schultz right in the cab of that vehicle.
Look at that.
Yep.
Tradition continues.
This is, one of the fastest growing all volunteer fire departments in all of Onondaga County. Proud to say that. So.
It's Chief Giovanni
There's
Pimerano.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, John Schultz right there in the cab of that truck. So he restored that. He did it all.
What a job. What a fantastic job. Excellent.
Fairmount
shape.
Engine 4. She looked a little shy to wave. I don't know if I should wave or not. Fairmount Engine 5.
Look at it's very impressive how well they keep these fire engines.
You know, they go out on a call, and every call when they return to the station, they get wiped down, they get cleaned up. They have a full report made out on the vehicle. If there's any issues, it needs to be written up so it gets taken care of right away. I mean, they're life-saving. So it's got to be the best it can be. Fairmount Engine 6 and Fairmount Rescue 1. You'll see that on a lot of automobile accidents, plus all fires, of course. But that's got everything, your jaws of life, airbags, all that is in that vehicle right there.
So if there was a accident on a highway, for instance,
chances are in the Fairmount District, chances are you're going to see that. Yes. And we're followed by the Taunton Fire Department, and they serve the town of Onondaga. So, which, you know, we have our different towns and villages and what have you. But, you know, when the alarm goes out, they all help, you know, depending on what it is. If it's a structure fire, you're going to get a lot of these different, the departments that we just saw go by here. You know, they all work together, Commander, all work together. So
Skips, when a call comes in, there's a connectivity between these departments, correct?
Correct. They call it mutual aid. And nowadays, I believe and it's been a little bit since I've done it, but it's a box alarm where they will, you know, Taunton, Fairmount, Camillus, Holland Hill, you know, report of a structure fire. At least they're all responding. If the first due chief gets on the scene and doesn't see much happening, he could cancel it. But at least the initial response is pretty much everybody.
It's a great system.
It is a great system. Works very well. This is the Warner Memphis Fire Department. You see, they're coming by now. Man, everybody's so close, it's hard to keep up with them. But these are the men and women, proud to be marching down through this, proud to be walking that double yellow line through the village of Camillus, proud to be remembering those that have paid that ultimate sacrifice. Why we're celebrating today? Because if it wasn't for the men and women, as you know, yes, Commander, that
men of dedication.
Exactly.
Dedication to country, to community.
Absolutely, 100%. This is the Warner's Memphis Fire District. You can see their apparatus coming by now.
Over 100 years of service, Skip.
That's, wow. They got 2 stations. Did you know that? 2 stations. One's on Newport Road in Warner's, and the other's in Memphis on Cross Street. And they're also, by the way, all these departments that you see them go by, they're looking for volunteers. So if you're watching this, maybe you're in the area, you know what? Go knock on their door. Give them a call. Find out how you can help your community. So
that's a very good point. Often we forget that we can certainly step up and offer our services to these departments.
And it's a way, you're serving your community. It's a way of giving back a little bit. Onondaga Hill is coming by now. They have their squad, their chief's vehicle, I would assume. Now, this is different. I have never seen a black-colored fire truck.
Something different again, right?
Yes, it's different. But see, times are changing. It used to be red. Then they went to that lime green because it was supposed to be more visible. Well, I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. It's Onondaga Hill. They were established in 1920, town of Onondaga. And of course, here again, they, you know, the surrounding communities as well. Rescue, hazardous materials, emergency service, engine 3, ladder 2. I saw the truck go by a few minutes ago, and also coming up is their rescue, I believe.
Rescue 1, yeah.
Yep. You know, what an honor it is to have you here, just kind of helping out with the parade. This is so good.
You know, Skip, I was the MC for the parade for the past 15 years. I was over in what was known as the kayak shop, and it was my honor and my pleasure to do it over the years. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like the thrill of supporting your community and coming out and really doing this type of thing in honor of those who paid the supreme sacrifice.
Yeah. Wow. And the Gold Star Mothers.
Gold Star Mothers.
Yeah. Holland Hill Fire Department, as you can see, is coming by. They're south of the village of Camillus. They've been serving their community since 1948. They respond to over 500 dispatches a year, 500 per year from the Onondaga County 911 Center. So Let's see, they respond to approximately 125 calls that serve Camillus residents. So I see, there you go. Everybody kind of works together. So
that connectivity that we were talking about.
And I like what they put on here. God bless America. I love that. Love that. We have Wonder Woman. It's a anti-bullying and volunteer nonprofit serving the Central New York, making appearances at law enforcement, fire department, schools, children's charity, bringing smiles and spreading kindness. As we know, bullying is a big issue.
It's become a very big issue, yes, in our schools and elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So they're out there to kind of, prove different.
That's right.
Prove different. So love that. Elizabeth Fortunato, Supreme Court 5th Judicial District.
She's a candidate for that. Elizabeth certainly has been in a number of different capacities. She's director of the New York State Appellate Division, 4th Department, Mental Hygiene, Legal Services.
Nice. Listen. Do you hear it?
I do.
Do you hear it? What does that make you feel like?
Standing up and saluting.
I'll even salute, but I love it. They are the Saxton Band. There they are. The Saxton Band marched its way to victory last Thursday. Well, during last Thursday, that wasn't July 10th, but
last year, I guess, 2024.
Maybe that's what they meant. But still, I'm reading my notes here. Somebody did a typo. There's that typo, but that's all right. That is the Saxton Band, award-winning Saxton Band. It sounded so good, so good. So good.
Stephen Quantz, I think I'm pronouncing his name. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but Stephen Quantz of Macedon has the honor of being not only the band's longest standing member, but also its oldest at the age of 60.
God bless. That's old?
Not to me.
Not to me. No. Ancient order of Hibernians. Jeez, what did I just say? Now you got me thinking about what I'm saying. You're the speech expert. You're going to be correcting me.
I think you're doing great, Skip.
All right. Well, there they are.
Irish Catholic organization. Promotes Irish history.
You see them all over the place. A lot of charitable events.
They're a wonderful organization for, again, historical basis studies of Irish history.
I can see in the camera looking up the road just a little bit. Let's go back to us a minute, but they're getting ready to come through. We're talking about the Baldwinsville high school marching band. They're getting ready to come through, but it's an honor having you here today. I mean, if you're watching this from afar, maybe you grew up in Camillus, maybe you spent a little bit of time here, you've moved away for whatever reason, but now it brings back home. Thank you for watching this. You're watching this right now. My name is Skip Clark. This is the Commander John Trombetta, Dr. John. So, and he teaches at OCC. He's a professor up there.
Have the honor of doing so.
And he's written a children's book, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit too.
You bet. You bet.
But it's just, you led a group of men and women that I'm sure a lot of them may have paid that ultimate sacrifice, and a lot of them like you that are with us today, and we can't thank you enough for doing everything you've done.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Definitely not easy. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Here they come. This is the Baldwinsville Marching Band. God, they look good. I'm gonna be quiet, and everybody's gonna go, that's good. and we're gonna watch this band and listen to them go
listen
by.
to the music.
Here they are from Baldwinsville, New York. Wow.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. And directed by Casey Vanderstouw. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I just want to say, bang those drums. I love it. And the crowd goes nuts.
They are clapping and cheering.
You know, we haven't gotten any candy yet. You promised me there'd be candy here.
I think it's coming, Skip. I think it's coming. You know, we're celebrating the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II.
Really?
Yes.
80th anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow. That was World War II, the Korean War.
And then, of course, we have several of the other ones. Grenada was a military action, and then followed by, you know, the Persian Gulf.
Oh, yeah.
Desert Storm.
It's never ending.
Huh? Iraq. I mean, we talk about now Afghanistan, and there's things in between those, each of those conflicts.
Wow. There's always something going on. Always something. We just pray for the safety of our men and women. Now, Camillus Youth softball and baseball, the players and the coaches. Camillus Youth softball and baseball is the home of the Camillus Wildcats, providing a variety of opportunities from T-ball to tournaments. Hometown club for more than 450 local youth ball players. Look at them all. Oh, I think I see candy coming. If I put my hand up, do you think?
Maybe.
Let's see. I'll be going over here. See him turn away.
That's it. I think.
Here, I got somebody. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Woo, we got him. We got it. We're happy.
And the good stuff too, Smarties.
Oh, I love Smarties.
Thank
Absolutely. You. You know, if we begged long enough, it was going to happen.
And wave long enough.
What's that guy over there waving for? Oh, I love it. Some more of the youth coming through from the softball and baseball organization here in Camillus. And the coaches, too. The coaches give a lot of time to this. A lot of the time, it's their own kids that are playing, but still, it's to give up that time on a weeknight after a long day at work to go out and help the kids play ball and show them how to play and everything from T-ball all the way up through. It's a lot of...
What makes for a great town or village or city is not just the town, village, or city. It's the people who live there.
Absolutely.
That make for those great places around the United States and in central New York.
How long have you been a resident of the town of Camillus?
Well, I actually got to this area about 1983.
Okay.
So it's a good number of years now. Originally, I am a native of New York City.
I can tell.
Got that little twang there.
The twang doesn't bother me. I'm so proud of you. So proud to be sitting next to you.
I'm proud to be sitting next to you, really.
The Help Me horses. Oh, there they are. I'm looking. Those looks like they're dogs. No. Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Aren't they beautiful? All right, absolutely.
New York Gamers Federation.
Is that? I'm trying to. I don't know, but
yeah, okay. We're catching up on the notes here as we go through.
Oh, you know what? They got to clean up.
Got to have that.
They got to clean up. So, got to clean up. You know what you want to do while they're cleaning up? Grab your children's book right there, and this is Commander John Trombetta has written a children's book. Hold it up right there. See the camera? There it is. Yeah. So this is the book you've written. Tell us quickly a little bit about the book.
Very quickly, it was during COVID. There was some time. I have 2 grandchildren, and I decided, well, you know what? I want to try to compose a children's book. My niece, Jana Gozi, did all the drawings by hand. So this book is not a computerized book. It is written by hand, and it's about a bird that goes out
and it's available.
Out. It is available on, if you put John Trombetta, BB Birds Adventure, you'll see it pop up. All kinds of venues where it's being sold.
Got it. Excellent.
Thank you.
Go out, get it. I'm going to get
Please
one.
do.
I love it. I love it.
Enjoy it.
The New York Gamers Federation just made their way by, and it's a statewide organization of like-minded gamers bound together by a common interest in order to build their brands, foster more fellowship, and stop the stigmas. They fight to provide more opportunities to game together. So it's something that's pretty popular. We have the McDonald School of Irish Dance. And here they come. You can see, we got to go here. There we go.
And Skip, they actually hold classes on Onondaga Hill and in Marcellus.
Wow, we're close by.
Yeah.
That's cool. They enjoy performing throughout central New York. The McDonald Irish Dancers. There they are. I got a good shot of them. I would break a leg or an ankle at least, or I might throw a hip out.
That's, that's youth now, right?
I was just going to say it is youth. I love this.
Very nice. Very nice.
And make sure if you're interested, you got a child that, maybe loves to dance or whatever. It's a great way to get some great exercise. And like we said, they have classes in Onondaga Hill and Marcellus. So
aren't they adorable though, Skip? Look at the little girls there.
Know.
Just adorable.
And I believe they compete against different
really?
schools. I believe so. Irish schools of dance. Mm-hmm. See, the mayor just walked by and tapped me on the back. I don't know what that means.
Is he trying to tell us straighten up and fly right?
I think so. Wheels up, baby. Let's go.
Wheels up.
10,000 feet, as I say, we can pull out our electronic devices, and they're already out. All right. So is this the greater? Oh, okay. We see the Greater Camillus Chamber of Commerce is coming up. I think they know we're begging for candy, so I think they're like pulling out. No, I don't know. Oh yeah. There we are. It's the Camillus, the Greater Camillus Chamber of Commerce. They're supporting local business. That's what they do in the community. Our goal is to be the outlet to help local businesses get recognition, promote, and contribute to the success of those businesses. So
these chambers are very important.
Jennifer Savastino, of course, Gannon Pest Control. So
I think we have Empower Federal Credit Union coming our way.
They're very active in the community. Empower is. I see them at the ballpark. I see them at a lot of different events. We have the amphitheater at Lakeview, sponsored by Empower. It's just they're so active in the community. And they're representing the Veterans Employee Resource Group with Caitlin Clements and Courtney Boland. So this is okay.
It's the Highland Pipe Band, City of Syracuse.
That must have been Buddy the Clown.
I think Buddy just passed us and gave us a wave.
You sure it was a wave?
Here they are, the Syracuse Highlanders.
Awesome. Like I said, anything, the Scottish, the pipe band. Wow. I love this.
Central New York Scottish Games and Celtic.
It's coming up in
Festival.
August. I think it's Long Branch. That is. Have you ever seen that? And they throw the big poles and they. Oh my God! It's like
amazing.
It's
isn't
amazing.
It really is
amazing
and a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun.
I hear the beat of a drum. There we are. Absolutely. Just it's exciting to have you here. And how many times have I said that?
Oh, a couple of times, but that's okay. I'll always take a compliment. Thank you, Skip. It's very, very nice working with you here.
Oh, absolutely.
Very much so.
Absolutely. So we're good. We're good. It's all good. Sorry, I was yelling to our camera person. We're good. We're good. All right. Is it integrity, dance, dynamics? Dynamics? Not sure. But every once in a while, a page gets out of order here. But we got it covered.
We got it covered. Here's another group, musical group coming down. As we said, there's the Highlanders just passed us by.
And Integrity Dance Dynamics went by. The dance studio, of course, very excited that they're here. I love these guys. Downbeat percussion. And what they do, you know, they travel all over the state. And of course, they got a track playing, but then they're playing drums to the track. And it just adds to the beat. Sometimes they say, the louder, the better.
Absolutely.
All right, let's give it a listen, because we're not going to be able to talk. And they love what they do, don't they?
They sure do.
Look at those kids.
Hey, you know they perform over 70,000 people.
Wow!
When they do the drum line for the Buffalo Bills football
so
team.
they're the official
Yes.
drum line. How cool is that? We got the I know I see them. The Octagon House is coming up. The Octagon House plays a big role in the town of Camillus.
If you ever get a chance to go and actually walk through the Octagon House, you should do it.
Absolutely. And it's pretty obvious it's an Octagon House, so you can't miss it. So, but I've been there, and it's a lot of history. Camillus has so much history. You know, this float that they have being towed by Town of Camillus Parks vehicle in remembrance of the 80th anniversary of the ending of World War II, which, Commander, you mentioned a few minutes ago. This is definitely the place to visit, a place to see. And there's that infamous photo, the cutout, the blow up. Wasn't that
right down in Times Square?
In Times Square, returning from war. Look at that. You got to love that. The Octagon House. So get a chance, make sure you check it out. It's part of history.
It is well worth it. And
Underground Railroad, bring the kids. It's just very educational. Something to do. Maybe something to do, like it was rainy for the last couple of weeks. That would have been a great thing to do. Perfect. So if that happens again, let's hope it doesn't. But I would highly recommend you go to the Octagon House. So how cool. How cool. And also followed by the Tom Kihosky Memorial Fund. I worked for Tom Kihosky at one time, Parks and Rec Director, 30 years. His dedication and volunteering in the community, very well known. So,
Tom was a wonderful, wonderful director for Parks and Recreation over the years.
He was a great guy. He would give you the shirt off his back. He got out there and worked with the rest of us, whether it was lining fields, cutting grass, whatever needed to be done. Tom was doing it. And, you know, he's somebody that never be forgotten. Never be forgotten. Wow, look at that. Bet you that car weighs a little bit. It's a New Yorker, right?
New Yorker,
it's a Chrysler New Yorker that just went by.
And kept in terrific condition.
Yeah, here comes the vehicle with the Tom Kihosky Memorial fundraiser. That's what they're talking about here. It's July 19th, by the way. If you're watching this, Put it on the calendar. Save the date. July 19th, 5 to 8, Wildcat Sports Bar. That's right at the corner of Hinsdale and Milton in the Home Depot Plaza. But there it is, Tom Kihosky. Oh, my gosh. I see the photo of Tom. Brings back so many memories. So many memories. But that's what it's about.
Great smile.
Oh, my God.
Good man.
Good man. Good man. Absolutely. It's Tom's son.
Ah, okay. Yes.
You gotta love it.
Another gentleman, good family.
Good family. He looks just like his dad.
He does.
He looked just like his dad. Trying to, we have, this is the Vortex.
Vortex, yeah.
Very cool.
Camillus Lodge.
Number 31.
Yeah.
You know, I love the vehicles that they have. You see them as they go by in the camera here. It's just, you know, they've been rehabbed, refurbished. Just, they look so cool.
And that takes a lot of dedication, right, Skip?
It does.
To keep those vehicles up like that.
It
Good
does.
condition.
You got to put them away for the winter. You don't want to get them on the roads here, but then you bring them out 1st of April, maybe. Yeah, privileged to be an American, proud to be an Elk. Camillus Elks 31. You know, they have a chicken barbecue going on, and they have Friday night dinners every Friday evening, 4 till 7, and guests are welcome to join them. So,
I believe they actually have like a barbecue going on right after this parade.
I think so. Down at
Road.
the Elks.
Yeah.
Yep. Right down the road. Right down the road. Look at a Corvette Stingray.
And there goes the candy, right?
Yeah, but it didn't reach us.
Ah, heck.
We're trying. Dr. Tom Dooley. Coralers.
The Coralers, yeah.
As you know, I'm kind of ad-libbing here because I'm thumbing through my pages where things just aren't lining up right at the moment, but that's okay.
They are a great group. If you've ever heard them sing.
Yes.
Group of gentlemen, and they have a terrific sound to them.
It's St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day. The city of Syracuse. Always a good time. Ooh, is that lucky? Oh, make Joe proud. This is about mental health awareness. Hashtag mental health awareness. Make Joe proud. You know, mental health is a big issue nowadays. It is a lot. And if you know somebody that needs to talk, somebody that needs a little help, speak up. And if they tell you that they don't want to hear it, respect that, but go, you know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's about mental health. There's a lot of things. A lot of things in society nowadays, a lot of things in life. I think more so than ever before. And make Joe proud.
Well
Absolutely.
said. Well said, Skip. Here's the West Genesee Wildcats.
Well, this might be the cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders.
Yep. The West Genesee Athlete Club is a youth program that includes Pop Warner football and cheerleading. They are home of the 2023 New York State and D2 and D3 champions. So as they pass by. Oh, I'm going to love this too. I want you to say hello to our friends from the Dinosaur, sister radio station to where I work at 92.1 The Wolf. Tony Fallico behind the wheel. He's your midday mayor. And, you know, it's always the Dinosaur. If you love classic top 40, you love maybe the Beatles, maybe you like the Beach Boys, maybe you like some 80s music. You know what? That's what they play. And they call it classic top 40. Now, years ago, they used to call them an oldie station. A radio station like that will be called an oldie station. Now they call it classic top 40, classic hits. But that's what the Dinosaur does. And
I enjoy it. I enjoy the station, listening to the DJs on that station and the music that they provide.
And the thing is, they're live, they're local, 24/7. So it's pretty cool.
It's wonderful. It really is.
They have a crew.
Wonderful.
We have the Central New York Real Estate Group. They have 32 mobile real estate offices that are insured and operational. So they must make their rounds, right? I mean,
they get around.
They get around.
Yeah.
I get around. That's Beach Boys song. We're not talking about classic hits. But, yeah. And if you're looking to relocate to Syracuse, they have if you're watching this from somewhere else and you want to come back, we really wish you would. Relocate to Syracuse.com is the website that they have. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. And of course, as we look here, we have the Camillus Erie Canal Park.
Yep.
Sim Store. We have the Erie Canal. Just if you want to take a boat ride on the canal, you can do that. It's
a wonderful park.
It really turns 200 this year. Erie Canal turns 200. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
And the Erie Canal, all the history behind it and how they went through the town of Camillus, the village of Camillus, is amazing as well. They still, they've been rehabbing a lot of it. You can check out Sim Store. David Beebe had a lot to do with that. Just really, really awesome. Look at their float being pulled by a Ford 3950.
Look at that. We're getting presents.
Nice. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's the Erie Canal.
Erie Canal. Wonderful place to take a stroll on a nice summer or spring day.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Just a lot of fun. The kids can go down and fish there.
Oh, yeah.
The fishing pole.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cam's Pizzeria. Cam's is very popular out here in Camillus, and they give back to the parade every year.
Right on
cool.
Casson Road.
Yep. Thank you for being here. Cam's Pizzeria. Family style, our style. And she dropped off some coupons. Yeah, well, you know where we could be going. No.
That'll be next stop, right?
Oh, yeah. So we have Value Auto vehicles here. They're in the parade. Look at this. You know what they're showing off is the different type of vehicles that they use to, God forbid something happens to your vehicle, but they get from a car, maybe a little bit bigger of a car. They got their flatbeds. Then they got the heavy duty wrecker. So if you get like an 18-wheeler or a truck or anything, it doesn't even have to be an 18-wheeler. It could be a dump truck. So if you have an accident, chances are you're going to get that big rig right there. That'll come out.
They actually expanded from Oswego to Syracuse to Elmira, and they're at other locations.
Yeah, very cool. 24 hour. I love that.
So this is the parade that's also honoring the families of those who serve our country. So dedicated also to the families who support our active duty reservists.
Love it. As you can see right there in the camera, that vehicle that's approaching us, a Myers Towing, locally owned towing company. You can trust them with all your roadside needs as well. Myers is carrying the parade committee. Apparently, there's nobody on the committee. But anyways, you'll see you can be a star, buy a star committee. See the stars on the side? They pay for those. And, of course, the Gold Star parents. There it is.
There it is. And the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns. Belle Brown. Oh, my gosh. Known Belle for many years.
Many years.
Many kids. And yes.
Look what's coming down.
This is
now to kind of wind up the parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, the West Genesee Marching Wildcats. Directed by Kevin DeMille and assistant directors Greg Borsch and Aaron McConnell. Award-winning West Genesee Wildcats. I played trumpet. I was in the marching band for like 3 minutes. But no, I'm only kidding. But I did play trumpet, and I was in the band for a little bit. It was a lot of fun and just a lot of great memories.
I should mention that so many of the people on this committee are all volunteers. You have Sue Rogers and the mayor of this village, Waterman, and Eric Bacon.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. Let's listen for a second.
Here they are. West Genesee.
Wow. Proud. Wow. Every parade, they play that song. And every parade, I get the goosebumps again.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful, wonderful tradition that we have here in Camillus. And we share this tradition with so many communities here in central New York, the state of New York, and around the country. I would like to give a quote by Winston Churchill, who said, "We sleep safely at night because rough men stand ready to visit violence on those who would harm us."
Wow.
May God bless those who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And their families. God bless our active duty reservists and all those who serve our communities.
Not just today. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. I am holding this hat, and that hat and that uniform has been around the world.
It truly has. It truly has. With honor.
Absolutely.
I'm proud to have served. And again, all the best to all the armed forces that are serving as we speak all around the world. And certainly, again, we remember today those who paid the supreme sacrifice. May God bless them. May God bless their families and our armed forces. God bless America.
People like you, too.
Thank you.
Get that. Commander John Trombetta has been with me today as we brought you the parade live from the beautiful village of Camillus. Lord's looking down on us because there's not a cloud in the sky after 2 weeks of pretty much back-to-back rain. You know what I used to go back-to-back hits. You tell it's a radio guy, but still, you do public speaking. This is what you teach at OCC.
Yes,
and
yes.
I must be a disaster.
No, actually, you're absolutely excellent. You get an A in my course. Absolutely.
I'd love
it.
I'd love it. Absolutely. We got some people trying to cut it. So, nope. No, we're still on. So, you got fans, Commander.
Oh, I do. I have a following, but nothing like your following.
Though. Oh, no. We maybe we both have followings, but they're on different roads. Does that make sense?
It does.
But that's all good.
On your pod, you have a pod.
My Skip Happens podcast, because I work country radio. Of course, I talk to a lot of the stars and a lot of the new independent artists, those that are attempting to live their dream of being an artist. And it's great because many of those do. They go on, and it's good to say that, that I knew them when I talked to them, when I found out. I had Lainey Wilson, for example, a couple of years ago, and just on the edge. Now look at her. You can watch that podcast. If you go to YouTube, and I really hope you do, you subscribe to Skip Happens on YouTube. So there's our friends from Rochester walking by, and they came because they had an individual in the band. So that's cool. Even people come from out of town for this parade.
What a great community event.
It is. But you know what? It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Sir. Thank you for doing this with me. I want to do it again.
Yes, we will.
And we don't even have to do it here in Camillus. We can go other places too. Did I say that? I don't know. But, it's been an honor.
It's been a pleasure to work with you. It's been an honor to work with you. And I'm glad that we were able to provide this to so many people who were not able to make it down to the parade.
Exactly.
And to honor this great Memorial Day.
That's what it's about. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. Make sure you go on Amazon, and it's BB Bird Adventures, right?
BB Bird's Adventure.
BB Bird's Adventure.
Thank you.
Go. Yeah, get the book, Dr. John Trombetta. and Commander. So I get like Commander Doctor, but still I'm
okay.
so proud of you, my
That's
friend.
Okay. Thank
so
you.
proud of you. Thank you
Skip.
for being here. Thank you for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a pleasant afternoon. It's a beautiful day in central New York, and it hasn't happened that often lately. So
Bye-bye.
take advantage of it. Goodbye, everybody.